Please welcome the platform party led by Dean Andrew Rich, accompanied by President Vincent Boudreau and faculty. Pleasure to welcome and congratulate the graduating class of 2019. Please welcome the undergrad candidates for anthropology. Welcome the undergrad candidates for economics. Welcome the undergrad candidates for international studies. candidates for Management and Administration. Please welcome the undergrad candidates for Political Science. Please welcome the undergrad candidates for Psychology. For the safety of our guests, do not stand on chairs. Thank you. Sociology. Welcome the master candidates for economics. Welcome the master candidates for international relations. Welcome the master candidates for mental health counseling. Please welcome the master candidates for psychology. Welcome the master candidates for public service management. Please stand for the national anthem. Cynthia Sampson is a graduating BS Psychology student with a minor in studio art. After graduation, she plans to enroll in a doctorate program in physical therapy. As an undergraduate student, Cynthia held leadership positions as a secretary and treasurer in the CCNY a cappella club. Her long-term goal is to open a facility that provides fitness training and physical therapy services for people of all abilities. She is a first-generation graduate, graduating with Latin honors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we'd hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is with great pleasure I welcome the Dean of the Colin Powell School, Andrew Rich.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I wish you could see what we can see from up here, which is a sea of happy faces. Congratulations to all the graduates. I'm Andy Rich. I have the privilege to serve as Dean of the Colin Powell School for Civic and Global Leadership. On this beautiful day, it is a pleasure to welcome you to the 7th commencement ceremony of the Colin Powell School. Oh yeah, please sit down. Sorry. I'm used to people standing for me, but you know, General Powell was quite right to signal, can we sit? So graduates, this day is about you. This day is about what you have accomplished. And there are 980 of you gathered to receive your degrees. Each of you has had a different path, but all of you have made it. For some of you, this day was a very long time coming. For others, it was a quick 2 or 4 years. Some of you came to CCNY knowing exactly what you wanted to study. For others, there have been a few twists and turns. You're all here. I hope you feel great. You are the Colin Powell School graduating class of 2019, and you should be proud. So on behalf of my faculty and staff colleagues who are joining me here on stage, and on behalf of General Colin Powell, our namesake, who's right here with us in the front row, congratulations. Look around you for a minute, at your family and at your friends, at your professors and at your mentors. They helped you along the way, and they are here for you today. And so I want to ask that all the family members, all the friends, all the faculty, all the staff of the Colin Powell School stand up for a minute. I want them to stand so that the students who are graduating can look at them and say thank you for getting them here. Special thanks as well to General Colin Powell. He is our namesake. He reminds me when people should sit down. He is far more than both of those things, though. General Powell is actively involved in shaping the opportunities, the resources, and the direction of the Colin Powell School. He sat where you are sitting 61 years ago, and we are grateful that these 61 years later, he is here and he's helping us lead this school forward. Thank you, General Powell. So graduates, you enter a world more troubled and complicated than when I sat where you are. And I am confident that you're ready. You're ready to face down big challenges and to make a big difference. Your Colin Powell School education has prepared you to be leaders in your fields, to enter professional life, and to change the world for the better. You'll make your mark in many areas, in domestic and international policy, law, business, finance, and some of you, where are our psychology majors? There are a lot of psychology majors. So some of you might enhance the psychological well-being of others. It'd be good if everybody tried that, but we're counting on some of you. All of you are ready to be leaders in service to our city, our country, and the world. We need you now more than ever to tackle big challenges and tough jobs, and we are confident that you can get it done. Among you is Flavio Perez. Flavio's family came to the United States from Mexico in search of a better life for him and his two siblings. As a freshman, by his own admission, he struggled, but with the help of faculty and staff, he found the SEEK program and the Department of Political Science. He graduates today with honors. He's the first of his three siblings to earn a college degree. He has been a mentor, a leader on campus and in the community, including as the treasurer for City College's chess club, and he plans to pursue an advanced degree in public service field. So congratulations, Flavio. Where is Flavio? We weren't sure he was going to be here. Flavio here? Flavio, congratulations. Among you is Yuritsa Holguin. Where's Yuritsa? Yuritsa in the MPA program. There she is. So Yuritsa was born and raised in New York City. She graduates today with a master's in public administration. Before going to graduate school, Yuritsa spent 3 years as a community health worker in the Bronx. That grassroots experience led her to the Colin Powell School, where she has excelled as a student and explored service and leadership at all levels, including as an intern with our Congressman, Adriano Espiat, in his district office here in Harlem. She is an organizer, she is an activist, and she leaves the Colin Powell School ready to be a leader in public service. Congratulations, Yuritsa. And among you is Noemi Torres. Where's Noemi? There she is. So Noemi Torres, for 40 years, Noemi has lived just 2 blocks from campus at 135th and Broadway. She had a 33-year career working at St. Luke's Hospital as a nutrition and a financial counselor. 4 years ago, she watched her daughter Jessica graduate from CCNY, and Naomi decided around that time that she was going to come back and finish her own degree decades after she had started it. And today she receives a BA in psychology. She earns this degree just shy of her 60th birthday. Last weekend, Naomi watched her daughter, who graduated from City College 4 years ago, earn her master's in journalism just down the road at Columbia. And as she turns 60, Naomi begins a new career. She came by to see me last week, and she said, I didn't think anybody was going to hire me as I'm about to turn 60, but she was hired as an addiction counselor with AZI, a job for which she had to have a BA. Congratulations. And then lastly among you is Charlene Darbasi. I see Charlene. My story about Charlene is just a little different. So the story about Charlene is not so much about where she comes from, but it is about what she has done. She finishes today her degree in sociology, but she has meant so much to this school, the Colin Powell School, for much longer than it took her to complete her degree. 28 years ago, Charlene joined the Dean's Office staff, rising to be its administrative director. Charlene joined the Dean's Office staff when it was still the Division of Social Sciences. The Colin Powell School was just a dream that we had for the future, and she has been the heart and soul of the Colin Powell School and of our division for 28 years. Every one of you who is graduating today, whether you know it or not, has benefited from the help, the guidance, and the good work of Charlene. Charlene's son, Christopher, graduated from Pace University a week ago, and Christopher is here in the front row today to watch his mom get her degree. After so many years of Charlene taking care of Christopher and taking care of all of us. Congratulations, Charlene. So Flavio, Yaritza, Noemi, Charlene, they're just 4 of 980 stories in this remarkable 2019 class of the Colin Powell School. Each of your stories is unique, and each of your stories is now a part of the character of this school. You have left a mark on this place, and our school, I hope, is now a part of you. You leave here today with a special bond, a special kinship with those who graduated before you and those who are still to come. For the rest of your lives, when someone asks you, where did you go to college? I hope you will proudly tell them the Colin Powell School for Civic and Global Leadership at the City College of New York. You should, each and every one of you, should be a proud ambassador for this radical and wonderful place. Tell others why this is an absolutely essential institution to this city and to this nation. Explain to everyone who will listen that you are a graduate of a place that believes to its core that it does not matter where you come from, what you believe, what resources you were born to, everyone deserves a high quality and affordable college education. It is a place where diversity is more than a slogan. It's a part of who we are and what we believe. It's a place where more than 90 languages are spoken, where more than half of us are immigrants, and almost 2/3 of us are the first in our families to go to college. It's a place that believes in the transformative potential of higher education, and you all prove that point every day. This place belongs to you. We are excited for you. We believe in you. We are counting on you. This is your day, and my colleagues and I could not be more excited about your success. Congratulations. And now, to share remarks, it's my pleasure to introduce the 13th president of the City College of New York and my predecessor as the dean of the Colin Powell School, Vince Boudreau.
General Powell, members of the advisory board, colleagues, faculty of the Colin Powell School, friends and family, graduates. How you like the sound of that? It's good? You all know, or you should know, the history of this place. How we were founded in 1847 as a radical experiment in education. The words uttered at our founding was that we would try the experiment of educating the whole people. And the idea was, as a society, as a nation, as a democracy, we would be stronger, more stable, more prosperous, more just, if we made an effort to waste not an ounce of human potential. And over the 172 years since then, what it meant to be the whole people has changed. That boundary has changed, and we have endeavored as an institution to push back the line of segregation of who got an education and who didn't. At the beginning, it was wealth and property, and very soon it was race and gender. And sometimes it was religion, and more recently it was immigration status. And every time as an institution we discovered that line, we pushed against it. And we did it because we knew that as a society, as a city, we were cheating ourselves if we didn't push against that line. You know, when we founded the Colin Powell School in 2013. As a community, with faculty, with administrators, with General Powell, with the board, we asked, why is this school necessary and what would it stand for? What would our particular mission be? And a few years after that, when we celebrated the 40th anniversary of the social sciences, we went back into the City College archives to try to figure out why we thought we needed a separate division of the social sciences, but because before that, all we had was the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. We were the first unit to separate out. And here's what we found. 40 years before 2015, New York City was in shambles. The Bronx was burning. Our financial system was in ruins. We were on the verge of race riots, and if you landed at JFK, striking police officers would give you a flyer basically saying, stay out of the city, it's not safe for you. And in that moment, the faculty of City College, the social science faculty got together and they said, our city needs us. It needs us as a specifically organized intellectual force to save New York and safeguard its future. We need a separate economics department to make sure that the financial affairs of the city are safeguarded. We needed sociology to patrol the social lines between people with power and people without power. We needed political science and psychology and all the other disciplines of the social sciences to stand up and be separated from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. And when we looked at those documents 3 years ago, what we came away with is we could have written most of those documents today. The reason why we believed that the social sciences needed to evolve into the Colin Powell School for Civic and Global Leadership is because the city needed us. And when I say the city needed us, of course, what I mainly mean is the city needs you. And when I say the city needs you, of course, I mean the world needs you, the globe needs you, humanity needs you. And those two things, our origins as an institution and the origins of the Colin Powell School, are, of course, inextricably linked together. We don't need generic college graduates, and luckily you do not graduate from a generic institution. You are not generic students. At a time when more and more in this country, there are forces that want to separate people who deserve power from the vast majority who do not deserve power, when opportunities are being shut down across this nation, we join the vast army of people across the United States. We are not alone in this, in saying this trend will not stand. You will not contain the energies of the whole people. You will not save our democracy or our society or our economy or our future or our climate or our globe or any of that if you waste the energies represented in this field and at this college and in this school. So, 2019 graduates of the Colin Powell School for Civic and Global Leadership, let that sink in. You leave this place freighted with a responsibility because you understand better than most, that your intellectual formation, your political and social commitments, your career trajectories were developed in the context of the whole people, in the context of what Mayor Dinkins used to call the gorgeous mosaic, in the context of a college that looks like the world and should think like the world, and should produce intellectual and political and social leadership that safeguards the future of the world. This is your charge. This is what I task you with. Graduates, go into the world, carry forth this mission, and represent the Colin Powell School for Civic and Global Leadership. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Boudreau. It is now my privilege to introduce our 2019 commencement speaker, Dr. Howard Zucker. Dr. Zucker is the Commissioner of Health for the state of New York. As the state's chief physician, Dr. Zucker has been leading initiatives to combat the opioid crisis, to strengthen environmental health, and to end the AIDS epidemic in New York. Since his arrival at the New York State Department of Health, he has established a network of hospitals equipped to treat Ebola. He's implemented programs to address the threat of Zika, and he has spearheaded efforts to combat antimicrobial resistance. His experience in public policy began as a White House fellow in Washington, D.C. He then served as Deputy Assistant Secretary of Health, where he developed the nation's Medical Reserve Corps, which today is run by the U.S. Surgeon General and includes more than 200,000 volunteers across nearly 1,000 public health and social service programs. He's a native of the Bronx. He earned his MD from George Washington University School of Medicine when he was 22 years old, becoming one of America's youngest doctors. While Dr. Zucker went to McGill University for college, he knows this place. His dad is a proud graduate of CCNY. Dr. Zucker embodies our values of service and of leadership that are so important to the Colin Powell School, and we're privileged to have him today. Dr. Zucker.
President Boudreau, Dean Rich, General Powell, faculty, family, friends, and graduates of class of 2019, welcome. As a physician, I have been fortunate to be present at the birth of hundreds of babies, rich and poor, urban and rural, from various ethnicities. Some were premature and others after labor had been induced. Some arrived crying, others quiet. But never once did I see a baby come out holding a sign that said, "Born Leader." Now I could tell you right at the moment of birth whether the baby will be right-handed or left-handed, just by the way the hair swirls on the top of their head. Genetics. But leadership is not nature, it's nurture. It's making the best of bad situations and doing your finest to overcome obstacles and adversity. It's inspiring others for a common cause. It's having the courage to risk failure and having the character to not let failure stop you and move you forward for trying again and again. Your new alma mater lays claim to multitudes of leaders in their respective fields, 10 Nobel laureates, a Supreme Court justice, Academy Award winners, Pulitzer Prize winners, former mayors of this city, New York Senator, and 2 secretaries of state. Your school's namesake has distinguished himself as a global leader, an unparalleled public servant, in addition to his legacy as a 4-star general. Join together in a round of applause for General Colin Powell. For me, however, there will always be one City College graduate whose life story eclipses all others. I call him Dad. He taught me the meaning of leadership through his desire to seize opportunities, through his resiliency and courage. He was a Bronx boy during the Depression, first-generation American, when New York City and the nation was blanketed by insecurity and hunger, by historic unemployment and fear. As a 10-year-old in 1930, my dad earned a nickel a week from a pharmacy at the corner of 170th Street and Brook Avenue, sweeping its dusty floors and stocking its shelves. That nickel salary was a consequential amount during those hard times, but my father got more than a paying job. The owner, a compassionate man named Mr. Klinghoffer, mentored my father, teaching him to never forget his neighborhood, to never forget where he had begun, to be humble but strong. He learned that this is what shapes you, for better or for worse. Colin Powell has said that it isn't where you began, but where you end up. And my father fervently believed that. It's how you learn and intellectually profit from your experiences that empowers you on your journey. After graduating from DeWitt Clinton High School, my dad received a degree in chemistry and pharmacy right here 80 years ago at City College. And his degree opened doors for him. He knew and he valued the great opportunity that higher education affords. And yet he also knew that his story might easily have turned out otherwise. He was almost expelled from City College when he had spoken to a professor in a disrespectful way. And what he did was he spoke his conscience and his principles during an era when global fascism was on the rise. And an associate dean at City College came to his defense. She did so against the advice of others, leadership. And if not for her, my father's path would surely have been permanently altered. If he was expelled from City College, my father may not have gone on to become their community pediatrician, serving families in the Bronx for decades. And maybe I wouldn't even be here, not just standing here in Hamilton Heights, but right here walking the planet Earth. He taught me over his lifetime to never underestimate your ability, and maybe even your responsibility, to improve our society, regardless of the burdens we handle, and even regardless of our age. When I was 6, I tripped on a cracked Bronx sidewalk, Kingsbridge Road, in the Grand Concourse. And more than the cuts on my knees and hands, I suffered outrage at the terrible conditions of our public sidewalks, potholes. I decided to write a complaint to the then mayor, John Lindsay, whose reply was to suggest that my mother call the Department of Public Works. Quite sexist, if you ask me, my mother. But she did. But the lessons of speaking truth to power stayed with me, and that letter is framed and adorns my office wall. Wherever your future career lies, your calling should always be rooted in the belief that courage, kindness, and intelligence must be mixed in a pot called leadership. It is doing what is needed, not what is convenient. President John F. Kennedy is a person Americans hold up as a great leader. 58 years ago this week, he challenged the nation to place a man on the moon by the end of 1969 and to bring him safely back to Earth. Yes, back in 1961, astronauts were assumed to be men. It would actually take another 22 years until Sally Ride broke the gender barrier in space. JFK's challenge was a big deal because it was bold, ambitious, the stuff of traditional leadership. But just 2 months before that moonshot idea, he did something else that has had an astonishing impact on the world of today. He created the Peace Corps. He recognized the importance of enabling young Americans to forge relationships, bridge divides with people in developing regions of the world. He brought youth into the realm of international diplomacy. All of you are descendants, heirs of that vote of confidence in young people as the global leaders of tomorrow. You are 100% potential. Use your imaginative spirit, the strength of character that comes not just from the School for Civic and Global Leadership, but also from the School of Hard Knocks, and apply these potentials to the complexities, the troubles that envelope our real world. We've all taken classes at the School of Hard Knocks. I've passed and failed semesters there. Often there are lessons that are things we long to forget. They were painful. They were some of the most problematic moments of our lives. But you need to tap into those moments because they have enormous value outside of our own experience, value to society. Look at Nadia Murad, co-recipient of the 2018 Nobel Peace Prize. Here was a young woman taken prisoner by the Islamic State in her native Iraq, repeatedly raped and tortured. She finally escaped and was able to tell her terribly painful story. And instead of trying to forget the horrors of this experience, closing off like a door to a darkened room, she became an activist against human trafficking and conflict. And our 2015 briefing to the United Nations Security Council was the first time the Council ever was briefed on human trafficking. This is where leadership comes from, the courage to tell a story again and again and again. And this is the change the world needs. Do not shy from the impossible. This is what I ask of all of you. Listen to trusted souls. Listen to mentors. Leadership is also about providing opportunities for your protégés. Remember, others helped you. In 2001 to 2005, I worked at the Department of Health and Human Services for a cabinet secretary, Tommy Thompson, who believed in my potential to make a difference when I was new to public service. And now I work for a governor, Andrew Cuomo, who exemplifies leadership by taking on the hardest issues, marriage equality, paid family leave, disparities in maternal mortality, ending the AIDS epidemic, and so much more, and who entrusts me with the health of 20 million New Yorkers. Leadership is about hearing the voices of the burdened, seeing the trouble of the forgotten, feeling the pain of the oppressed, speaking the words of vision and motivating others, and then not just saying you will fix injustices, but actually doing so. Your actions must transcend your words, or else it is all just rhetoric, just Twitter noise. You know, a couple of days ago, I ordered some Chinese food in, and I got my fortune, and the message was interesting. I have it right here. It said, there are dreamers and there are achievers. The difference between the two is action. So even the fortune cookie writers realize this truth about leadership. I will keep this one in my wallet. Superb leaders also work to get their message across clearly and honestly to one and all. And as General Powell said, great leaders are almost always great simplifiers who can cut through argument, debate, and doubt to offer a solution everybody can understand. My gracious goodness, we need more of that in Washington today. And though trite, I urge you to respect and listen to your elders. They have insight that comes with age. And when they get old, they may start to forget, repeat themselves. Listen to their stories, which will be shared over and over. After all, how many times will we watch the same movie over and over? And we have no problem with that. So on this day, one day you will wish you paid more attention. Recognize that rejection is part of life. If you read biographies of the most talented, the most gifted people, you'll see that they all went down rocky roads at some point. And their stories often resonate with a common theme. Their skills were unrecognized. Walt Disney, fired from a newspaper and told he lacked imagination, had no great ideas. Actually, no good ideas, not even great. Elvis Presley was told that he had no talent. Steve Jobs, fired from his own company, Apple. J.K. Rowling of Harry Potter fame, rejected by 12 publishers, advised not to quit her day job. And then there is Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, cut from his high school team. You can't be afraid of rejection. You know, I myself have collected so many rejection letters, I could literally wallpaper my entire living room. Rejection, I have all those letters. Rejection humbles you, but should not tear you down. There will be times when you become nearsighted regarding your career, unable to see the horizons across which vast possibilities exist. I beg of you, pedal, paddle, push on. Years ago, while caught within the politics of a major medical center, I found myself blinded by my own unwillingness to chart a new course. A wise and seasoned nurse pulled me aside and she said, "Make a fist." And so I did. And she said, "Open your hand." And so I did. She said, "When you hold on to something so tight, you can't grasp anything else. Now go." Opening my hand opened my eyes to another world of opportunities that led me to Washington, to Geneva, and now to this present role. So know that strength of character sometimes means loosening your grip on your personal sense of security and reaching out to the unknown. Your career may take you anywhere in the world, but I do hope you consider applying your talents and energies right here to New York. The story of New York is one of acceptance, of a state that embraces our differences in all aspects of life. It is a state blessed with a melting pot of ethnic diversity that swirls with the enthusiasm of youth, which are all of you, and the wisdom of the aged. Together we can help make the narrative better for others. Treasure this land and all the opportunities that exist. I've traveled the world and cherished that despite the difficulties we may see, we are fortunate to be here in America. And remember, the freedom of choice is a strong thread that has been woven into the fabric of our nation, and to remove it will unravel the cloth of democracy. But wherever you do land, stay true to the principles of caring for your neighbors, literally and figuratively. Take on the tough issues in society, be it social inequities, poverty, access to health care, climate change, some of the topics we frequently hear. But leadership means tackling issues less spoken about, the hardships of mental illness, which creates a private agony where people suffer behind veils of shame, or the challenges of the elderly, who were once the movers and shakers of the future, just like all of you, but often feel invisible in our fast-paced world. The world yearns for inspirational trailblazers, and though pragmatists claim that money is paramount to splendid achievements, the real currency for change requires more than dollars or euros or yen. It requires a collective will to guarantee a paradigm shift, the vision to secure a better world for future generations. Individualism is important, but community is essential. Alma Powell, whose inspirational and tireless leadership in America's Promise Alliance has done so much for children and youth, embodies this focus on community to improve the world, and where better to begin than with childhood. Be ambitious, but avoid blind ambition, for it is when your ego gets in the way of your own brightness and casts a shadow on all the greatness that you can do. Today you venture forth in many diverse fields to all corners of the globe, to cities and villages alike, to developed and developing nations. 50 years ago, after that summer when a human being first walked on the moon, you were entering a world within a universe of endless frontiers. You may be at the epicenter of controversial issues that will shape generations to come. You will lead. Dream and challenge yourself to take what is good enough and make it better. Be the passionate idealist who gets out of bed every morning wondering, what ripple in the pond of life can I create which will improve the human condition? And so, just one last closing story, another important lesson taught to me by my favorite City College graduate, and that is that leadership does not require a title, it requires an idea. In the 1960s, polio was endemic across America, literally robbing vibrant children of their ability to breathe. The polio vaccine was the latest weapon in the doctor's black bag. And a solo private practice pediatrician in New York City realized that since viral spread was more prevalent, more common among school-aged children, immunization prior to public school entry could help curtail it. And that pediatrician mentioned his idea to the parent of one of his patients, who was a member of the New York State Legislature. And the parent said he would introduce a bill requiring such action. And 52 years ago, in January of 1967, the law went into effect. And that pediatrician is my 99-and-a-half-year-old father, born before antibiotics were invented and practiced medicine until around the age of 90 or so. But that is not where he began. It began in the Bronx and then here at City College. So I say to all of you, be your own star. Shine light onto all the shadows, whether they are cast upon societal, scientific, legal, or ethical mores. Let your orbit include the principles of honesty, compassion, and leadership, of perseverance, courage, and integrity. And the moonshot of your career will be fueled by the fire in your heart and the circuitries in your mind and the propelling force of your convictions to improve the planet Earth and all the inhabitants thereof. Congratulations and Godspeed, class of 2019.
Thank you, Dr. Zucker. That was great. and very inspiring. So every year, it is a privilege for the faculty of the Colin Powell School to identify outstanding graduates to serve as our valedictorian and our salutatorians. And this year we have two salutatorians, David Dam, a graduate in economics and business, and we have Brian Gucciardo, a graduate in anthropology and Black studies. And our 2019 valedictorian is Onika Price. So Onika is graduating in international studies. She's a native New Yorker. She graduates from the Colin Powell School today, having already committed herself to a life of service and leadership. In fact, service has been, I think, a central part of her entire college experience. She's been a volunteer here on campus. She's interned both here in New York City and in Washington, D.C. as part of our Semester in D.C. program. And in Senegal earlier this year, after the U.S. State Department awarded Onika the Benjamin A. Gilman Scholarship to spend January working on sustainable development in West Africa. Along with the honor of being valedictorian comes the responsibility to speak for the class of 2019 and to speak to the class of 2019. So Onika, it's all yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, General Colin Powell, President Boudreaux, Dean Rich, faculty, staff, family, friends, and my fellow 2019 graduates. I'm honored to have received the opportunity to speak in front of you all today. As I begin, I want us all to take a moment. This past January, I had the privilege of traveling to Senegal with my fellow classmates, and one of the things that we did before the start of each day was to take a moment to be present in our surroundings. I want you all to look around, to take a deep breath. Each one of you has worked so hard to be sitting here today. Be present in this achievement and recognize that while this may be an ending to a chapter, it is also a new beginning. My story is not so different from many of yours. I stand before you today, the daughter of Jamaican immigrants. If you look closely, you may even see my mother waving a Jamaican flag in the front. My mom. I am a descendant of Maroons from the hillside of Jamaica, of Gloria and Arnold, of Amy Griffiths, of trauma survivors and warriors, of Black kings and queens. It is from their strength that I was born, and it is in their strength that I will move forward. My parents were my first professors. Although my mother often worked overnight when I was young, she would lose sleep in order to help me with my homework. When she noticed that I was not doing my best work, she would repeat her favorite saying, and if I didn't say this, I couldn't go home. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better best. Although it annoyed me when I was younger, on nights when I was tempted to submit a crappy essay, this quote was the reason I never submitted anything less than my best. And even though my father is a notoriously bad speller, he can challenge any philosopher and taught me how to critically analyze the world around me. With their help and many more, I became the curious, thoughtful, and intelligent woman I am today. When I first arrived at the Colin Powell School for Civic and Global Leadership, I had no idea where this journey would take me. It was a week after the US presidential inauguration, and here I was trying to declare a major. The truth is that I struggled with accepting the choice our country made, struggled with adjusting to a new school, and struggled with determining where I saw myself amidst the chaos of the world. But one thing that I had was faith, not only in myself, but in all of you. The students that I met here are some of the strongest in the world. I have sat in class with mothers, with people who worked full-time jobs, and many more. I have protested with you, danced in the rotunda with you, shared links to free textbooks with you. From each of you, I saw the strength that will carry the world forward. I saw the change that our country needs. Despite your personal obstacles, you made it to class, You challenged what you were taught, and you fought against the status quo. Any of you can stand up here and tell the same stories. Stories of long nights in the library, stories of waiting online for some halal, stories of both triumphs and failures. Although our individual experiences may differ, we collectively come together to push the school's mission forward. Our memories will forever be grounded in this space. You all truly make up the beauty, strength, and power of this school, and I know that wherever you all end up, you will continue to do the same. The Colin Powell School gave me a gift that I will never be able to repay. Throughout my years here, I have explored several languages, learned so many theories, spent a semester in DC, traveled to Senegal, and I met so many diverse people along the way. It is here that I found myself, that I found my passions, my voice, and the courage to be the change that I want to see. It is here that I took many risks, left my comfort zone, and came to realize the power of a community. I have met so many beautiful people throughout my time here, two of whom will definitely be bridesmaids in my future wedding. Anna and Rumor, you know I'm talking about you. But all in all, while I entered this school lost and discouraged, I'm leaving full of hope and equipped with the knowledge and skills I need to make a difference. I feel ready to tackle the world because of the education that I received here, and I hope you all do too. As we leave here today, I want you all to never forget your experiences here. Never forget how hard you fought to sit in this chair today. Although the world may seem like it's crumbling, be the change that you want to see. And if you ever lose faith in yourself, remember that the girl who gave the valedictorian speech at your college has faith in you, that she is rooting for you. I want to end with a quote from the late, great Nipsey Hussle. Yep, I had to. The game is going to test you, but never fold. Stay 10 toes down. It's not on you, it's in you. And what's in you, they can never take away. You all have what it takes to move forward. Trust in yourself. Take the leap and never look back. Thank you so much.
All right, now it is time for the main event. Time for all of you to walk across this stage. We're going to invite the graduates of the Colin Powell School to cross the stage one by one to receive their degrees. All of us up here are excited to recognize your achievement and to shake your hands. We're going to begin with undergraduates and then proceed to graduate students. The names of the graduates will be read by department chairs, program directors, and representatives of each unit. So let me turn it back over to Akasha Solis to walk us through this.
We will now have the presentation of BA candidates, starting with anthropology, which will be presented by Professor Stanley Thangaraj.
Thank you. Peace to you, shalom, namaste, assalamu alaikum, and paz. In this time of anti-Black violence, Muslim bans, refugee bans, transphobia, and xenophobia, thank you, class of 2019, for providing the social facts and analysis to give us hope for today and a vision for the tomorrow. Thank you. And I call upon anthropology graduates. Jesse Chin. Summa cum laude, Marina Jolly. St. Clair Drake Award, summa cum laude, Swati Metella. Ward Medal, summa cum laude, Jamie Lovelace. Summa cum laude, Emily Mettelmark. Magna cum laude, Deja Ruiz. Magna cum laude, Isabel Surprise. Galvez Sanchez. Mohammed Selim. Summa Cum Laude, Audrey Lorde Award, St. Clair Drake Award, Brian Gucciardo.
Economics will be presented by Professor Matthew Nagler.
Graduates of the Department of Economics and Business, for me, there is no greater pleasure than to be here today and celebrate in your enormous accomplishment. I just want to make a quick plug for you to stay involved. Join your Business and Economics Alumni Association. Remember the students that come after you. Mentor them. Be there for them. Okay, it's time. I think I need a mic. Brianna Schwartz. Diana Seagoben. Paul Rojas. Kimberly Mendoza. Jada Cintrone. Wesley Silvario. Brian Edwards. Quadri Ali. Nick Harris, Porta Latan. David Londoño. Melvin Guzman. Julio Pumarol. Josu Nunez. Andreas Lesmes. Lamea Khan. Stephen Gomez. Xinying Wu. Damaris Sen Wu. Andy Lung. Jianbin Chen. Mahmoud Tuj Bintea. Bethany and Rajay. Melissa Miranda. Karen Bermejo. Elizabeth Lazo. Akash Patel. Michael Clark. Jeffrey Su. Christian Rodriguez. Chandani Ramjit. Daniel Jean. Helen Da Fonseca. Emmanuel Adum. Thank you. Tiffany Atkinson. Dorothy Gay. Jonathan Abreu. Omer Khan. William DeAndrade. Nashali de la Cruz. Kazi Hawk. Abba Tatama. Magna cum laude. More? Oh, that's all. Thank you.
Management and Administration? Okay, is that a word? Thank you. So actually, Professor Matthew Nagler, you're to come back up, because this is Management and Administration. What was that? Economics.
Yeah, we do have a split personality in economics. Sharik Mian. Joanne Chen. Anissa Mehmedovich. Michael Mulumba Desse. Amanda Carreras. Edgar Arango, cum laude. Lena Lau, cum laude. Fahima Chowdhury, summa cum laude. Xian Yun Lin. Esmerlyn Valerio. Eddie Lopez Gomez, magna cum laude. Mark Jacob. Lutfa Begum. Oh, cum laude. Okay, cum laude. Okay. Jacori Allen Myers, cum laude. Essa Tareb, cum laude. Sayanan Diornain. Ashley Juth. Saida Khan. Adobe Wobe. Ranin Mohammed Ali. Degzov Dalimov. Giovanna Ochoa. Mejades Prensa. Vanessa Lugo, magna cum laude. Kelly Saretti, cum laude. Dorcas Rodriguez, cum laude and Sikh scholar. Faramata Sacco. Stephanie Lara. Gisele Martinez. Sagar Lamsal. Arturo Arche. Kevinsa Tavares. Adis Malevich. Marvin Rodriguez. Thank you. Brian Duar. Julian Chetty. Penelope Tirado. Hendrik Rodriguez. Mohammed Agde. Stefan Benisovsky. Gianni Barnes. Esang Uda. Joshua Hazuri. Congratulations to all of the graduates in economics and business. Thank you.
International Studies will be presented by Professor Sarah Muir.
It is my very great honor and privilege to read the names for the International Studies Bachelor of Arts candidates. Ayad Al-Gabaili. Shafiran Alam. Arpita Tassin, cum laude. Stephanie Ortiz Aquino, cum laude. Abubakar Diarra. Rose Escalante. Derek Schwartz, magna cum laude. Fatumata Keita. Talal Boot. Bineta Sal. Yassine Diouf, cum laude. Fama Nandaye, magna cum laude. Aja Bambi Sao, magna cum laude. Nafisatu Ndiaye, magna cum laude. Isatu Tunkara. Adet Jernay, summa cum laude. Aisha Sharif, summa cum laude. Ellie Josephine Massan, magna cum laude. Luana Dorzelov, summa cum laude. Mayar Shoaib, cum laude. Sydney Almeida. Ana Maria Murillo Quiñones. Junior Duplessis, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Williams, magna cum laude. Jordan Wagner, magna cum laude. Simone Jones. Sawaiba Shabazz. Rosary Valenzuela Mora, magna cum laude. Nahal Nasser, summa cum laude. Spiridula Fotines, summa cum laude. Kristen Gayagoy, summa cum laude. Catherine Herchenroder, summa cum laude. Paul Root, magna cum laude. Jessica Cruz. Joshua Batamalake. Anthony Copeland, cum laude. Henry Cornejo, magna cum laude. Maftuna Saidova, summa cum laude. Aisha Mea, cum laude. Alicia Amanda Torres. Zoltan Lucas, summa cum laude. Taimur Mahmood. Lily Sarah Jessica Danpool. Kumikos Shibata. Ethan Samonetz. Indigo Crittenden. Jessica Bravo Martinez. Alex Turcian. Michael Alice, cum laude. Wait, one more. Oh. And of course, our valedictorian, Oneka Price, summa cum laude.
Political science will be presented by Professor Daniel DeSalvo.
Good afternoon. I'm Dan DeSalvo. I'm the chair of political science. I can speak on behalf of my entire department in offering our hearty and warm congratulations to the class of 2019 graduates. How do I say? Aldabiali. First, Tariq Aldabiali. Myrna Abdel Hamid, sorry. Rana Abdallah, Mohammed Shabir, Magnum cum laude, Pierre Wilson, Shelley Huggins, cum laude, Amanda Dawkins. Samuel Alaganju. He's good as Jacob Grajales. Jairo Gonzalez Ward. Kevin Jacino. Hadar Esther Baranes. Magnum cum laude, Oshawan Akapata Kaniusi. Summa cum laude, Nena Salama Sauda. Rena Afridi. Summa cum laude, Jagrita Kura Magnum cum laude, Rumer Alayene Legrenda. Ramat Mohammed, magnum cum laude. Magnum cum laude, Sunhi Esther Duin Mana. Summa cum laude, Grace Rosado. Magnum cum laude, Lucky Poder. Magnum cum laude, Lucia Lopez. Magnum cum laude, Shakaida Brown. How do I say it? Melissa Frashri. Maxwell J. Watkins. Summa cum laude, Lucius Tuck. Cynthia Iraham. Raven Brown. Fatumata Jari Diallo. Did I? Summa cum laude, Rachel Lomax. Cum laude, Michelle Baez. Zulfikar Sumru. President of Undergraduate Student Government, Gustavo Cepeda. You can get up. Jennifer Sanchez. Yes. Summa cum laude, Cole Kenneth Love. Summa cum laude, Crystal Bisbano. Summa cum laude, Harris Khan. Brian Wigfall. Sigma Lambda Beta. Lindonna Monroe. Are you political science still? Kayla Jimenez. Summa cum laude, Jake Nill. Magnum cum laude, Dencia Ray. Magnum cum laude, Ana Puente Flores. Magnum cum laude, Atim Ekpe. Cum laude, Isamar Liriano. Guadalupe Vidal Martinez. John Sukowski. Flavio Perez. Demetrios Tom Rallis.
Psychology will be presented by Professor Sophia Barrett.
I am so honored to be able to call the names of the psychology graduates for the class of 2019. Tyreek Good. Jennifer Calixta, cum laude. Natasha Ramos. Nicole Cano, cum laude. Adriana Martinez Fournier, magna cum laude. Santa Ozuno Presinal. And Melissa Vargas. Jacqueline Martinez. Zuliani Burgos, magna cum laude. Paulina Nokowska. Danielle Martinez. Cassandra Gonzalez. Carolina Rivera Osorio. Yaritza Sanchez. Jennifer Garcia. Mariana Schusto Fiorentino, summa cum laude. Ika Davis, summa cum laude and award medal recipient. Giselle Tejeda, cum laude. Kellyanne McShay, cum laude. Akeem McDowell, cum laude. Tabitha Velasquez, cum laude. Cyrus Montero. Elvis Victorio. Angelica Marie Chacon. Daniela Lopez. Nicole Vasquez. Marisha Carrera. Laura Tram, summa cum laude. Noemi Torres. Franchi Paula Medina. Christopher Anthony Clark. Michelle Myers. Romana Begum. Bibi Ahmed. Robinson Perez. Danny Reyes. Scarlett Garzone. Merlin Castillo. Hi, Jenny. Jenny Arias. Carmen Jerez. Ron DeDucci. Desiree Bautista, cum laude. Alfredo Rodriguez, cum laude. Elizabeth Ortega. Okay. Wait. No, where are these people? Yeah, but kids give me a new list. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, but there are two people in the previous bunch. Oh, we'll see if they come up. Okay, ready? Melanie Vargas, cum laude. Nayari Maria. Consuelo Rodriguez. No, come on. Oh, okay. It was the cards were different. Elizabeth Karamaka. Jenny Liao. Consuelo Rodriguez, cum laude. Cindy Campos. Pamela Koss. Alessandra Garcia Vera, cum laude. Stephanie Bodden. What's the next? Thank you. Russell Charles Hill, magna cum laude. Michelle Sims, magna cum laude. Carol Latuma, summa cum laude. Catherine Diaz Castro. Okay, great. Jonte Jackson. Tatiana Labor, magna cum laude. Yanan Liang. Wendy Rodriguez. Jennifer Clotaire, summa cum laude. Fatima Keita. Charmaine Benjamin. Nelson Graham, summa cum laude. Annalise Romaldo, magna cum laude. Lisa Greenway. Zhao Shan Lu, magna cum laude. Ashley Knight, magna cum laude. Samantha Faye Malin. Gabriela Ruiz, summa cum laude with honors. Roberto Hart. Catherine Marie Santos, cum laude. Tia Brown, magna cum laude. Melissa Wu, cum laude. Denise De Jesus, magna cum laude. Jasmine Velez, cum laude. Richard Camacho. A little back up here. Eduardo M. Vega, magna cum laude. Jaquan Bowens, cum laude. Tiffany Sterling. Christiana Balayan. Hamaya Rajapaski, magna cum laude. Chantal Rodriguez. Alondra Matos. Congratulations. Cheyenne Lopez, cum laude. Brandon Winston, cum laude. Mia Ramos Peralta. Ready? Davon White.
I gotta give you my hug.
Nathalie Lozada. Tasmin Sultana, magna cum laude. Katia Garcia. Esmeralda Nivar. Rosana Canela. Jorge Bustillo. George Flores. Jessica Kishpe, cum laude. Congratulations. Ready? Okay. Yomi Ferreras, cum laude. Victoria Williams, cum laude. Cara Mahoney. Alicia Davis, magna cum laude. Marciel Seeley Serrano, our Gardner Murphy Award recipient and cum laude. Odalis Gutierrez. Zunayet Hussein. Eva Pinanes. Roxanne Reed. Rihanna Hopkins. Fatima Sadek. Yassine Ahmed. David Ruiz. Valerie Sames. Kariana Checo. And Mercedes Terry. Nazanin Samartin. Joseph Luna. Jamin Chodori. So Joanne Chen, summa cum laude. Gregan Hales, magna cum laude. Kevin Vittini, magna cum laude. Christian Colon. Denisha Butler Collington. Jaspreet Damret. Roman Velez. Mahmoud Kader. Joyce Sully. Kenneth Pond. Aranza Feliz. Amina Sultana Sia. Romy Lapouille. That one's got me by surprise. Sylvester Gomez. Ayana Benjamin. Leslie Morrell. Daisy Cadme. Carla Rusas, cum laude and a Colin Powell School Partner for Change Fellow. Okay. Jasmine Russos, cum laude and the Colin Powell School Partners for Change Fellow. Vielka Rueda. Cecily Jerez. Nusra Amin. And special thanks to Aisha Siddiqui. Oh, congrats, sister. Nafisa Nasher. Angelique Rosario, magna cum laude. Yadira Seguencia, magna cum laude. Richard Rodriguez. Janaya Harte. Yeah, I know. Fatima Faisal, cum laude. Tonima Rahman, magna cum laude. Jiba Benjamin. Yu Ling Liang. Struthi Shankar. Rachel Liu. Ji Yoon Jung, magna cum laude. Yalda Shanesh, cum laude with honors. Pooja Darji. Visman Vins. Mohammed Khan. Miriam Afzal. Nassim Rahman. Joseph Espinal. Brianna Florial. Sadia Rashid, cum laude. Tamid Shadman, cum laude. Mohammed Sadiq. Kagan Smith. Olivia John, cum laude. Olani Small, cum laude. Dario Peralta. Really? Really? The stickers? The stickers. Renzo Tuesta. Anytime. Sylvia Khan Taj Pilato. Agnes Sheikha. Aisha Indigis. Tiffany Michelle Santana. Omira Mansi. Norhan I can never see your last name. Akali. Vanessa O'Neill. Nicole Leon. Cecilia Fernandez. Maggie Dupont. Christina Calamcarides. Natalie Santiago. Marvixi Quinteros, magna cum laude. Emilia Oriana. Graciela Bravo, cum laude. Alex Tavares. Erar Ali, magna cum laude. Catherine Medina. Catherine Mattox. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Ready? Christina Mattox. Thank you, I'm sorry. Stephanie Monique Adames. Joshua Rojas. Diana C. Gobin, cum laude. Fahima Chaudhary, summa cum laude. Cynthia Sampson.
Sociology will be presented by Professor Gwendolyn Dordick.
Congratulations, sociology majors. Last but certainly not least. Woo! Oh, goody. Destiny Cadena. Monica Piera. Akira Hamilton. Eric Saps. Ashley Brooks. Isis Polanco. Daniela De Leon. Ryan Owens, cum laude. Crystal Molina. Oh my God. Ashley Brown. Tiffany Hernandez, magna cum laude. Leloni Wells. Bridget Reed, cum laude. Nyamuch Gurroth, cum laude. Honors. Crystal Diamond. Kaylee Lau, summa cum laude. Oh my God, Genesis Nelson, cum laude. Neri Daniels. Sean Rochford, summa cum laude. Lizette Hernandez. Janessa Waiters, cum laude. Yakaris Amador, magna cum laude, and the Ward Medal winner. Congratulations. Woo! Angela Cole Quinlan. Yahoo! Woo! That's a great job. Oh! We did it. Yes, you did. Charity Reeves. Sophia Maria Pina. Charlene Darbasi. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce Precious Aduer. Adriani Murillo, magna cum laude. Congratulations. Abdoulaye Sibide, magna cum laude. Shirley Paluskar. Are we done? I think we're done. Congratulations, sociologists, you rock.
We will now have the presentation of MA candidates. Economics will be presented by Professor Matthew Nagler.
Hello again. David Dam. Damian Hudson. Agon Kulashi. Randall Nelson. Elizabeth Chung. Carla Moreno. Shunji Nan. Sihan One. Alexandros Labas. Miriam Muzaffar. Ekaterina Marbeau. Delphine Barawandika. Thank you. Congratulations to all the MA graduates in economics.
International Relations will be presented by Professor Jean Krasno.
It's a great honor to be able to welcome the graduates in the MA program in International Relations. They work so hard juggling work, family, commuting, and so I'm really excited to have them complete all of this and go on and give back to the community. So please give them a round of applause right now. Susanna Turakova, Luke Scarpa, Serene Chegmodu Kara Sise. Juan Pablo Celis Garcia, Amadou Conte, Daniel Brecher, Islam Mohammed Gar. Islam.
Thank you so much.
And Zag Legrand Kimpolo and Kaya. Zag, yeah. They have done an amazing job all writing a complicated master's thesis in the program, and I'm very, very proud to have been able to work with them. Thank you.
Psychology will be presented by Professor Vivian Tarter.
It is my pleasure to congratulate and bid fond farewell to these wonderful, wonderful students. This is Carolina Rosario. Darlene Urena. Adriana Sanchez Palacio. Melissa Mosby. You're getting a... Kimberly Ledger. Denisa Georgieva. And Fatima Al-Habib.
Mental health counseling will be presented by Professor Peter Frankel.
Yes, graduates. My eminent colleague, African-American family psychologist Kenneth Hardy, often says that mental health counselors and therapists heal the world in 50-minute segments. And we have trained an extraordinary group of mental health counselors with a very strong research base. Don't forget the research. And not only to do therapy and counseling, but to build community-based programs. So I'm delighted to be presenting these degrees. Okay. Guadalupe Bermejo. Chantrell Winslow, magna cum laude. We have more graduates, but they aren't here. They must be seeing clients right now, so let's give them a hand.
Public Service Management will be presented by Natalia Trujillo Bolanos.
It is my great honor to present the MA candidates in public administration. So here we start with Jocelyn Gao, Robert Bentelevsky, Kevin Mason, Luisa Hermain, Lorena Camacho. Raisa Meher Alam. Yaritza Olguin. Congratulations all.
If I can get all the graduates to stand, and everybody else, let's give them a big round of applause. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of the graduates of the Colin Powell School. We hope we'll see you back here tomorrow for the full college commencement. This ceremony is adjourned. Congratulations.